Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration Pyanodons. Well, that's in there now. I'm keeping that. Space Exploration, Krastorio 2, and AAI vehicles. You might notice a little jump. I was about 20 minutes in of the current recording, and then I noticed that the recording button wasn't pressed. Reason for that is I've got two OBS profiles, one for CPU encoding and one for GPU encoding, and it seems the shortcuts don't do not work on the CPU encoding one, and the CPU encoding one we mainly use for games like GTFO. Good, nevertheless, I've prepped a rocket, I've filled it off with all kinds of goodies, and we flew over here to Elysium, where we are going to enhance our processing of holmium. Not holmium. And for that, we also need some cation ion exchange beads, and that is the thing we are currently working on. And we already have oil refining on the planet. We already have a whole bunch of stuff on the planet. We have holmite on the planet itself, so we can mine that if we want to. But as part of the holmium processing tree, we do need these cation ion exchange beads, and these are made out of vulcanite, plastic, and sulfuric acid, and a bit of steam. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing over here. We already have a system in place over here to make sulfuric acid. These used to make only petroleum gas. I switched them over to make heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. And currently, these have been pumping into these tanks over here. Now, we do have to set up a bit of cracking, because now that we make all three, we do have to occasionally crack stuff back into light oil, and occasionally have to crack stuff back into petroleum. Yes. And afterwards, I've already set up this plastic making machine. You kind of recognize this plastic making machine over here. It's the same one we have on Novice. I might just flip this belt around, actually, now to look at this, because this belt is definitely not going the correct way. There we go. We go this way, which means we do not need these. And from this point on, it needs to be... Actually, no, from this point on, it needs to be blue. There we go. Good. Sure. And the big problem we have on this planet is we do not have a lot of coal on the planet. We have like 6,000 over here. We have like... 37,000 over here. This patch, pretty far away, 36,000. Like, it looks big. It's not. We used to do the mining of the coal over here with a mining vehicle and had set up an automated hauling system over there. However, this automated hauling system does eat up quite a lot of UPS, a considerable amount of UPS. So we will be switching over to trains over here. The planet itself is safe. There are no biters on here, even though it kind of looks like this is all biters. Nope, there are no biters on this planet, so we are safe. So, where do we get our coal from that we need to make plastic? By the way, there's only one plastic recipe. Okay, there's two, but I think this is like... oh, it's actually... Yeah, it's pretty deep down the tech tree. It's very deep down the tech tree. So yeah, the only recipe we have is to make it the old school way, out of petroleum gas and out of coal. Now, in coal liquefaction, there is also a coal deliquefaction. I don't think that's the correct term for that. But there is coal filtration. There we go. There is a recipe to turn heavy oil into coal and a bit of water. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing over here, because we do have a reasonable amount of oil. Oil on this planet is still not the best. If we take a look at our map chart over here, coal is all the way at the bottom, and then crude oil is, well, it's still not really that good. But I guess for now it will be fine. We're just going to use coal to make it run, and currently we are working over here on one of these coal filtration systems. And we've already calculated over here, these machines over here will have a crafting speed of 3.6. And that means that 3.6, that means we do this recipe about 2 times per second, give or take a little. Actually take a little. So it will be under 16 per second. It will be actually... Yeah, it will be something like 14 something. Doesn't really matter. We push it out in the yellow loader, and then we put it on the blue belt, and then when we belt it over there, it'll be fine. And this thing over here is mainly there just for us to check up on things. And I think I'm going to be picking it up. And we're going to be placing it right over here. It's fine. Here's perfect. So we need heavy oil input, and we will be getting a core output. This then goes all the way over there, all the way over there. You go this way, and then you go this way. Good. Yeah, blue onto yellow. Yeah, I know, but it's fine. It's fine. This is future-proof. Let's put it like that. This is future-proof. Good. So things we do need. We need 2 pipes over here. Oops. For the heavy. Let's maybe do it like this, and let's do it like that, and then you from there, and you from there. Good. And then you from there, you from there, and we need a pump to pump it out over here. The pump is mainly there to prevent backflow. There we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. Good. And then we do have a water output over here. Now the water output is a little bit annoying. We could just try to catch the water. Where is your water coming from? Your water is coming from actually all the way over there. So you know what? Sure, let's do that. Gonna have a small water tank over here, like right over there. This one will only be topped up, so we're gonna have to place a pump over here. We're gonna hook you up. There we go. And you are only going to activate if water is, say, less than 10,000. So you always keep this one at like 20% full. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. That almost connected all the way over there. And then we do have this extra water output over here. For now, let's connect it up like this. And then this one goes all the way. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Love it. All the way over there. We do probably kind of want to do something like this. And something like that. So that we prevent the backflow coming from this machine over here. Good. That pump does need some power. There we go. That powers both of them. Excellent. And then this pump over here stops. This pump over here has pumped the pipe empty. And then we have a water recycling system over here. Good. Then the only thing you need is to be hooked up to the heavy oil. There we go. There we go. There we go. And look at that. Ooh, it even gets a color. Nice. And here comes all our coal. And actually, look at this. I think this could be a red belt. No, I think a red belt might be a little bit slow. I think it can be a red belt. It's too late now. It's too late now. Good. We got all the petroleum gas in here to make the plastic. And then the only thing, all the coal in there to make the plastic. And the only thing we need is the petroleum gas. And let's see, how do we fetch this one out the best way? How about something like this? This. There we go. And now we're making plastic on Elysium. Perfect. Now I did kind of disconnect this connection over here. We might just want to reconnect it. There we go. And go like this. Go like that. Go like this. Good. Also, yeah, that's probably something we have to talk about. Yes, I've learned I have to press right click on this one to open up the fuel menu over here so that we can see the fuel in there. Yeah, it even says it over here on the tooltip, but for some reason I didn't really read it. I would expect that tooltip to be like at the bottom where like all the important data is and not all the way at the top. But sure, we figured it out. I also added another jetpack in here because I've kind of looked at our equipment, what it needs. And we need a total of 4 megawatts of power over here. And then these are pretty much negligible. So 1 battery over here and 1 portable nuclear battery over here, portable nuclear reactor over here will be enough to power up both of these personal robots for like forever. So I took 1 battery out and I put another jetpack in. So now when we fly around, we are just a bit faster. Look at that. Ooh, there we go. Go down, please. Good. Also, it seems we are picking up all of this. Sure, pick it up. Good. I actually have to check. If I put something radioactive in my logistic trash, Will I still get irradiated? Now that's a good question. Good, good, good. So we got the plastic processing over here. We should probably set up a bit of loop back cracking over here, and we're gonna do that over here. We did not calculate anything for this, as always. So let's just wing it for now. And I think the best way to do it is just to go like, okay, this is heavy oil onto light. There we go. Give this some prot modules. And then this far out is more or less probably the best. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 over there, 3 over there. Because then we can also place a beacon in the middle. And this beacon will basically cover everything entirely, which is also good. And this also gives us more than enough space to place around pipes and stuff like that. Wait, not there. There we go, there we go. And then you over there, you over there, you over there, you over there. There we go. Out we flow. Good. Oh. Missed this one. Excellent. We can calculate how much heavy oil we make over here. And then base that upon how many of these crackers we need. That is actually the way to do it. Because worst case scenario, all this heavy oil that's coming out over here needs to be turned into light oil. And then worst case scenario, all the light oil that we produce needs to be cracked into petroleum gas. So how much heavy do we make? Each one of these does the recipe 1 time per second. So we make a total of 280 heavy oil per second. These machines over here. Ooh. I hope that didn't affect the recording. These machines over here, each of these eats 40 per second. That is 160 over here. With this, it's 320. There we go. Also, that really didn't need to be placed down, but it's there now. So this over here eats up to 320, turns that into 30, 16, 90, 120 to 40, plus productivity bonus of 25%. That is then another 6,300. About 300. Good. Let's give these things some power pulls so that these are happy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this will be fine. And some power pulls over there to make it symmetrical. Give it some lamps. Lamps are very important. You always want to see what's around you. There we go. There we go. There we go. Even though I have night vision, I always like to have lamps. Good. Okay, my bots are a bit slow. Come on, pick it all up. Be faster. Thank you. Good. And let's see. Let's place it over here, because then we do not obstruct that one. And let's place it over here, because then we can connect it directly into our light oil, and we can connect it directly into our heavy oil. There we go. Good. Start placing this, please. Thank you very much. And then you get some power over there. These are now powered up and ready to go. I think that these over there are actually... Yeah, the bots will bring something over there, I think. Yeah, there they come. A whole batch of them. Perfect. Good. We need to make a decision on when we start pumping out heavy oil. Gonna be a very easy decision. It's gonna be when we are at... How much can we put in there? 200,000. So when we're at like 150,000, we start pumping. And when it is more than 150,000, there we go. And then we do need to cross-connect you. There we go. That's all in. We do have some water over here. We can get rid of this pipe. And this pipe maybe... No, this pipe will stay. This one over there can go. The light oil pipes over here we might still need. But with this, we can circle the water around. There we go. We don't need you. And then we can just hook up the water, say, from over here. There is already a water pipe in place. There we go. And then we are now turning some of the heavy oil into light oil. And we just pump that in. There we go. There we go. Good. Now, this over here is almost one-to-one converting. We take 40 heavy oil, we turn it into 30, add 25% on that. That is 25%. It's not a 7.5. That is 37.5. We can't just assume. We're just going to assume we're going to one-to-one convert this just for calculations. So that 70 heavy oil that we have over here is turned into light oil. So we have each machine over here makes 100 light oil per second. I forgot the productivity points over here for these. But that's fine. We got enough buffer over there. Each of these makes about 100 light oil per second. That's 400 light oil that we need to process. And then we go all the way over here. And we are going to set up the same thing again. We can't actually... Let's just deactivate this real quick. We can't actually just set up the same thing again because... there we go. It will just be the same recipe over and over and over again. Or the same layout. Just in a bit of a different loadout. Let's have a look at this. Light oil cracking over here. This then does... This one eats 30 per second. So that's 120 per block. That's 240 over here. What did we say? Each of these emits 100. So 100, 200, 300, 400. Each of these is... Again... 30, 60, 120. So 240. And then this one over here is 480. And that should be enough. Good. And this one over here, we are just gonna set up. Let's have a look. And I would prefer if we could set it up over here, like this. Just move up. Place it over here. Good. Because then we can place you over there. And again, we are going to just connect you to this. Same criteria, but this one around it's going to be light oil. Then we can use the space in between over here. Wow, steel pipes are long. Steel pipes are freaking long. Never mind. We just do it like this. Perfect. That connects up to the light oil. Excelente. We might do want to expand the robot network a bit over here. Yeah, place you over there. So that we can get some more action over there. We can also reopen you so that you can start placing some stuff down. There we go. Good. I'll pick up some stuff around you as well. Good. Okay, everybody's home. There are some random trees in here. Pick these up, please. Good. And then petroleum gas. Did we actually connect both sides? Oh, no, we did not. Oh, there we go. I was kind of wondering why this side over here was blocked. But that should be fine. That should be fine. We're also nowhere near... Well, we're actually close to pipe maximum throughputs. Now to think about it, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Good. And then we can do the same thing over here. So which one of these did we theoretically connect to this tank? It's technically both of them, but we're going to be doing this one. There we go. We need to get a connection over there. There we go. So this place over here is ready to go. How much light oil do we have? 150. It should open up. It did open up. The only thing that you're missing is some water. And look at this. We got some water over there. Good old bottle of water. Only thing we need to do is to connect it up over the top. These over here do not need. These over here do not need. This over here we do need. There we go. Cross the water around. It seems we are out of prop modules. Really? Didn't I bring like a metric ton of them? Well, there's still a couple around. The bots will bring them over. Yeah, there you go. The bots will bring them over. Good. And that is also cranking off light into petroleum gas. Good. And now the big question is, do we need to do any kind of prioritization over here? The system over here can technically stop or get stuck. If we fill it up too much with petroleum gas. So only fill it up till 50,000. And I guess the same will be true for the light oil as well. Light oil only up to, say, 150,000. There we go. So if it's less than 150,000, stop working on that. I might be overthinking this, to be perfectly honest. But for now, let's set it up like this. Good. Good. And now this will happen. So actually, I'm pretty sure I'm overthinking this. Yeah, just do it like this. It'll be fine. It should be fine. Good. So more advanced oil cracking on Elysium. Perfect. And all for that to do some plastic. Now, how do we make these cations? We do need some sulfuric acid. That's something we have over here. Yeah, sulfuric acid pipe is going this way. Not quite sure if we actually need to make more sulfuric acid. The only reason we made sulfuric acid over here is to mine uranium, and well, we're good on uranium. So the sulfuric acid over there is currently like not doing anything, which is fine. So do we bring any logistic bots with us? Doesn't really seem to be the case. Good. Where's the forbidden candy? Yeah, it still hurts. Well, that answers that question. I'm just gonna drop this over here. There we go. Deactivate my bots and here, pick it up, please. Good. I do have some med packs this time around, so boop. Good. So we want to make these cation ion exchange beads. Now these over here, they're mostly a catalyst. There is a good chance that we get them back. So whatever we make to make the Elusium washing machine or something like that, we only need to top those up. Nevertheless, I think it's a good idea to make this machine over here. And how do we make these? We make them in chemical plants again. So let's maybe go outside of the construction range and set up some chemical plants over here real quick when I can find one in my pocket. I do have one, do I? I might have placed all my chemical plants. I definitely did place all my chemical plants. So let's go to the warehouse over here. There should be like a couple in here. There we go. Are those my logistic bots working on this thing actually? No, we do have logistic bots in here. Never mind. Good chemical plants. Let's see. It should be easy to be spotted. Ah, there they are. Yeah, bring me like 10 of them. Good. And then let's fly back outside and set up the beads production. The good old vulcanite beads. Yeah, don't use them for that. I think it will hurt a lot. Not recommending that one. Good. There we go. We can put prot mods in there. Excellent. And then we can just set up the same system as always. Can we though? We can put in a half and half belt of plastic and vulcanite. And then we just need to top it up with some sulfuric acid and some steam. Now for steam, I think we can just burn some vulcanite, can't we? Is vulcanite not also a fuel? There we go. It is. So yes. So we basically just need some water. Good. Then give me one of these. Thank you very much. I think we do need all the space that we can get. No, cannot be flipped. Really? Really? There we go. There we go. Pick you up, place you down. Good. Vulcanite beads. So each of these has a crafting speed of 2. We make 1 per second. That will be then 2 per second in a vanilla recipe. And then we add productivity bonus on top of that, 25%. So we make 2.25 per second per machine. That's 4.5. That's 9. How much do we need? That's the question. Over here, we technically need 1 per second, 1 per craft, because we get technically 1 back, and we need 2. Also, there's a coronal mass ejection for novice. Oh, one of those again. I will definitely not panic this time. Have I built a shield? Nope. That's maybe something we do later, where we just think about a nice system of how we can protect ourselves against a massive amount of energy input. Good. Either way, washed homonite. Yeah, that's what we needed. Over here, we need like 1 per second per machine. We were ready to make 1 per second. I'm just going to double this down, and then it will be 9, 18. And we're just going to make a yellow belt out of this, or maybe a red belt. Yeah, just make a red belt out of it. It will be fine. If we double it down again, it will be 27. Then it will really be a red belt. Sure, 27 it is. Good, but before we do that, let's set up the basics. A blue output, I think, is fast enough. A blue output is currently fast enough. We're going to make a red belt, either way. There we go. Then, oh, I just noticed something. No, I see how we're going to do it. Going to be a bit obnoxious on the pipes. But we need to do it like this. You over there, you over there, you over there, and you over there. What do we need as an input? As an input, we definitely can use the yellow belt as an input because it is going to be slow enough. There we go. There we go. And then you over there. Oh, you over there, you over there, you over there. There we go. That's how we do that. Good. And then connect these up. And then we have our small block. And then the only thing we need is a blue insert over here will be fine as well. There we go. There we go. Good. And then technically power can be done like this. Let's move you up by 1. However, I don't think we can propagate it properly unless we make him touch. And we cannot make him touch. So it will not be every night we touch. So instead, place you over there, place you over there, place you over there, place you over there. We do need some lamps. There we go. Here, there, here, there, here, there, and here. Just extendo this a bit. There we go. And then we just do it like this. And that will be our little machine. Good. So, what does the time say? 28 minutes? Perfect. We make the plastic over there. We make the sulfuric acid over there. There is no such thing as a train system in place yet. I don't think we will need one. Yet. We do need to be close to the water. The water is over here. And the water goes into these machines as well. And we do need to be close to the vulcanite as well, which we are processing over here. So let's just place this one down right over here. This is where it's going to be going. Boop. There we go. There we go. Connect it up. Then we'll be connected up over there as well. Get rid of all of these rocks, please. Good. Then we don't need this. This is running at 9. This is already running at 18. It is already red belt from the get-go. Wait. 4.5, 9, 18, 36, 48. We're gonna make a blue belt out of it then. And even 36 over here is already this. Sure. We accidentally made a blue belt. That's fine as well. That's perfectly fine. Good, 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 good. And then the only thing we need to do is to connect up everything that we have. We need to get you around. And then we do need a bit of the vulcanite over here. Let's see if we can splice them off. And yes, we can. Sure, we can. Okay. Output priority should be our product. But I think for now, a single blue belt coming over will be fine. I do hope I brought enough blue belt. I don't think I have enough blue belt. We might want to do this with a small train. Same for the plastic though. And now to look at this, if we do want to use trains on this one, how do we power them up? What about that nuclear train? Where is that thing? I saw it in here somewhere. Nuclear train. Nuclear. There we go. We can make this one if we want to. Yeah, don't make these. Make this one afterwards. And then we're just going to run nuclear loco through here. Which runs on nuclear fuel. Has an equipment grid of 12 by 12. Wow. Sure. And then we're just, yeah, we should probably set this up in some kind of form of train system. Even though maybe this distance is not that long, but we're going to make some fun 1-2-1 trains. I don't think we need anything bigger in here at the moment. If we do, we just rebuild. So we're going with 1-2-1 trains. Which means this stuff over there is going out into a train station. Here we go. And oh, train stations across multiple survey. Okay, it is a different system. I was kind of thinking if you have, like, for example, if you have something like this, and you have two disconnected train stations, you can. They still count as the same system, even though they're just not connected. They're like nodes that are just flying around in nowhere or in no man's land. But I guess this is fine. Good. So yeah, we're gonna go with a 1-2-1 train. So could we maybe not do it like this? Actually, yeah, why not? There we go. There we go. This should be fine. It's even all powered already. Nice. But the train we're going to be using will definitely be a nuclear train. Let's move this over a bit because we are going to have a requesting chest over the air. And we are going to have a requesting chest over the air. This one will be connected requesting nuclear fuel. If we can find it. And yeah, nuclear fuel is still in here over here, but I'm pretty sure that those uranium trains run on this. Order up like one. One is fine. And use the yellow one. And I guess if it was like the pi trains, the nuclear trains, then they will probably also want to dump some stuff out. So we also have to do something like this and that. There we go. Good, good, good. And some of that will go. Good. So we will be setting up a train system over here. A really, really small one. That might also mean that we're going to be moving stuff around over here a bit. But I would rather have train systems than random long-ass belts at the moment. And even if it's only a short train system, it will still be useful. That also will mean that we can just make the train move to multiple places if we think about it. We are going to be hooking up this thing over here to the sulfuric acid and stuff like that. But that will be it for today. So, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I am going to be building a massive SPM base. I'm not quite sure how big it will be yet. There is still a whole bunch of variables in space. But we are going to go for a vanilla SPM base, and I'm going to make it as big as I can. It will be massive. If you've seen the Pi base, you will know it will be massive. Nevertheless, thank you so much for today, and until next time. See you around!